with Wake and Bake Inc. You already know what time it is, y'all. Get your ass around here and let's get going. Let me get my shit together first. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Okay, the mic has been sufficiently checked. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Okay, the mic has been sufficiently checked. Yeah. My body. Cleanse my body of all toxins. Restore my body's natural health. I receive only what serves my highest alignment. Restore my memory. Bruh. To my dear brother Noomsy. Hey. All right. All roady tooty. What's up, y'all? Jesus? Jesus in the house. What's up? What's up? James in the house. What's up? I didn't want to butcher your last name. Was it Jivin or Jeevin? I didn't want to butcher your first name. What's up? I didn't know. I guess I didn't know. I don't know. But it's time to smoke. I know that much. Woo! Okay, so let's get our breath right first. Let me get my breath right. There we go. Let's get started. First hit of the day. Let's get there. Do we need some crumble in the first hit of the day? No. Do we need some keef in the first hit of the day? No. Because it's already in there. Let's get it. I guess my lungs weren't awake yet. Don't worry, they're gonna get there. We're gonna wait for the lungs up. Woo! Woo! I don't know if I'm okay now. Mr. Chronic's in the hizzy. Yeah. It went down the wrong area. I was trying to swallow. Inhale. Say that. They caught me off guard. Who siga breathing dando lo chise? No call. No call. No call. I said no call. Let's try it again. Okay. We even got a clean ball. Everything's clean, so shouldn't be no problems. If there was some ice in it, probably work better. But remember, there's crumble in here too. Okay, that was better. OG2 is in the hizzy. Yeah. Yeah, I still got crumble in my shit, y'all. Son of a cat. All right, why are you doing that? Tremaine Dukes is in the house, y'all. What's up, Tremaine? How you feeling? Oh, shit. Nah. I bet you won't be able to go to sleep when you get home. I bet you when you get home, because I remember when I used to do shifts like that, bro. You be tired as fuck while you at work. You like, by towards the end of the shift, you like, man, I'm finna go home and take my ass to sleep. Fuck yeah. You get home, you're like, fuck, you ain't even sleep, man. Start walking around for a couple hours or whatever. Let's get back in here. I can't give up. We're not quitters. We're not quitters in here. Whew, I don't know, bro. That one's kind of rough. That one before that one. Woo-wee. Let's get there. That sucks that that's the way it always goes, OG. All two. Okay. Release the what do they call those? Release the trolls. Okay. Release the trolls. I know they're coming. I know they're coming. I can feel them. Feel good movie you always recommend. That was one of our YouTube's questions. It says, what's a feel-good movie that you would always recommend? I don't know too many feel-good movies, man. I don't be watching no feel good movie. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, man. I want to look when I watch a movie. When the movie first come on, in the first 5 seconds, somebody got to die. If nobody died in the first 5 or 10 seconds of the movie, I don't want to watch it. It's not action packed. I like action packed movies. I don't know what y'all like. Give me some action packed looking ass. Did I tell y'all? I told y'all what happened to the car. Yeah, I told y'all already. Yeah. It's all good now. Oh, so my mechanic told me to go buy some stuff called Shimmy Stop. It's supposed to stop your transmission from shimmying. Cause my mechanic was like, he said, I started your car, everything's running good now. He said, but there's just a slight shimmy in your fucking transmission I don't like. He said they got some stuff called Shimmy Stop. He said, I want you to go grab that and just put 2 of them in there. I said, all right. I went down to fucking AutoZone, bought 2 of them, brought them home, waited for the car to cool off, and I was getting ready to put it in the car, and I kept reading it and said, not for CVT or DTS or whatever it is, transmissions. And whatever transmission they said not to use it on, that's the transmission I got in my car. And I was like, motherfuckers almost got me, bro. I was like, almost got me, man. They told me to put some shit, I think it's a CVT transmission. They said, put some shit in this, don't put this shit in a CVT transmission because it'll fuck it up. And I bought 2 of them, was getting ready to put that shit in there. I'm glad I read that shit. Because ChatGPT was like, I don't know. They were like, go ahead and read, make sure you read everything. Because I usually don't read the instructions. If my mechanic says do the shit, hey, it's pretty good. You know, it's usually a win-win. The mechanic says do it. I've been with this mechanic for shit. I don't know, for some years now. So when he says some shit, it's like, it's good. It's on point. Not to mention his daughter has a fucking Nissan Altima too, and he just changed her engine. I was like, okay, well, it sounds good until I read that shit. And I was like, no, man. Might need some transmission mounts. That's a possibility. However, the dude, the mechanic at AutoZone, the mechanic at AutoZone said that he said if I was you, he said I would drain all the transmission fluid and whatever you drain out of there, put that much back in there. Everybody knows that. He said, put that much transmission fluid back in there. He said, and that may stop your problem. He said, you got to understand, after a few years, transmission fluid loses its viscosity. So it's not oiling the parts up properly. I said, that makes sense. And I got my transmission changed I got a new transmission at 82,000 miles. Like 82,000 miles, I got a new transmission. So for 100 and some odd thousand miles, I've been using that same transmission fluid, in the same transmission. So it may be that. He said, then try some of that shit, that other shit that he said put in there. Not the shit that don't work in there. I was like, all right, bet enough. We gonna get it right, bro. We gonna get it right. I gotta get it right so I can pimp my ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to not have car payments. I don't know about anybody else. I don't care if it's an 18-year-old car. Doesn't mean shit to me. That bitch still run. That bitch will still do 120, 130 miles an hour. I'm still good. I don't need to do 120, 130 miles an hour. If I can get 80, 90 miles an hour out of the car, I'm good. I'm good. And we're doing 80, 90, just cruising. She just be cruising at 80, 90. The car don't like going slow. I don't know what the problem is. I go slow and the car's all, as soon as I pick it up, it's like, whoa. I'm like, it feels like a whole different car. When I push the gas, it feels like it just smooths right out and that bitch, the ass end just drops. I'm like, did y'all put a V6 in this motherfucker? It's supposed to be a 4-cylinder. I know it's an S, but it's a 4-cylinder, goddammit. Why is it doing all this? But did you know, I was driving a Camaro SS. I was driving an SS, 200 on the fucking dash. And this motherfucking WRX comes zooming by me. So I push the gas on him. We driving right side by side. We doing about 140, 130. This motherfucking WRX said, you doing boom, boom. I said, what the fuck? And that's a fucking 4-cylinder, buddy. It's a fucking 4-cylinder. That bitch said, boom, 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 boom. I was like, Subaru, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing to your 4-cylinders, but goddamn. Goddamn. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I heard a wastegate in that bitch too, so I know he done did something to the engine. That bitch said, whoosh, whoosh. I said, oh, you got something in there. I know it's a 4-cylinder, but are you twin turboed in that bitch? Something going on. Something wasn't right. That what I'm saying? That what I'm talking about, Tremaine? That what I'm talking about? Don't nobody want no fucking car payments. Sure, I love driving in a new car. I love it. There's nothing like driving in a new car. It's fucking amazing, man. I love this. Because when I go get rental cars, it's just like, oh, man, I love driving in a new car. It don't have little quirks. But I like the little quirks in my car, goddammit. There really ain't no quirks in the bitch. I don't see no quirks. Everything good for me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the motherfucker tuned up. And then we're going to throw some rims on this bitch. And then we're going to tint the window. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. And then we're just going to ride. Okay? That's what we're going to do. That bitch had to be turbocharged, Tremaine. It had to be the way that bitch squatted and took off. We already doing 130, 140 miles an hour. How you just going to squat and take off like I hit the brakes? Nigga, I didn't touch an damn piece of brake. We both still on the gas pedal. All of a sudden, your ass didn't do like that, and you going. Why your ass didn't do that? What the fuck just happened? As soon as I looked over there, I see his ass didn't do like that. I said, why his car do that? I thought he hit a bump. That bitch said, all of a sudden, it said, that's all you heard. It didn't even sound like an engine. All you heard was, I said, God. You know what I did after that? I went off and got off on the next exit. It was my turn anyway. It wasn't. It was my turn anyway. I was like, clink, 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 clink. This looks like my turn right here. Yes, sir. I'm going to get off the highway. Yeah. So since I don't want the car payments, Moosey's in the house. But since I don't want the car payments, I'm going to at least pimp my car out and make it more comfortable for me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get the bitch reupholstered, but I'm not trying to spend that much money on getting it reupholstered. And amazingly enough, I had a dude fucking at the store just hit me up like, hey, man, I do upholstery. I was like, what the fuck? How people just telling me this shit? People just jumping out telling me that they do upholstery and shit. Okay. I think I'm just going to get some nice leather seat covers. I'll just get seat covers. They're like the fitted seat covers, the one they go for the 2007 Nissan Altima fitted leather seat covers. I've seen some black and gray ones. So black rim, gray interior, black and gray seat. I can make it work. And then if you really want to make your car feel like it's brand new, like it's doing something, put all 4 brand new tires on that bitch. I have never, the whole time I've had cars, you guys, I've never put all 4 tires on the car brand new. You know, one tire go out, you might change that tire if it busts. If your back tires go out, if your front tires go out, you want to go ahead and, you know, switch them up, put the fronts in the back, the backs in the front. You know what I'm saying? Then when them bitches go out, then you might just want to switch like the 2 fronts, you know, because I'm front wheel drive. I might switch the 2 fronts. And then once the 2 fronts go out, then I'll, you know, go ahead and switch 2 backs. I've never done it all 4 at the time. So the last time I got tires for the Nissan, I went all 4 tires. And oh my God, that shit felt like I was in a brand new car, y'all. It felt, I didn't feel no bumps in the road. I could take my hand off the wheel and drive all the way home. The car wasn't doing none of this shit. I was like, it made me want to buy new tires like every other month or something. Shit. But I think I'm gonna make a decision to at least buy new tires every year, at least once a year. But 2 cheers in a bucket. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, baby, go! Hey, oh man, where's the trolls at? Where's the trolls? Your internet connection has been restored. I didn't know it was off. What do you mean? Oh, here's something that we didn't think about. Well, I'm sure everybody thought about it, but it's some weird shit. I'll talk about it first. Let's talk about it first. and then we'll put that on. So I heard a news thing this morning saying that the smoke from Canada is now in America, of course, but they're saying now it's at the nation's capital, and they showed Washington D.C. and it was all small, all fogged out, like it was so you could barely see the fucking Pentagon. You could barely see that shit, man. There was so much smoke in the air, and this guy on here was like, "You guys think about this? You think smoke in Canada is all the way down to Washington D.C.? Well, what about the wind and get the fuck out of here, man." Hey, if that was the case, then all those fires in California would have reached over here, wouldn't it? Or at least reached to Hawaii, wouldn't it? It seems weird that smoke is just watch this dude say.
Hey family, let me show you some shit real quick, and I'm gonna come right back to holler at y'all.
Dangerous air quality alerts spreading across the U.S., reaching deeper south. More than 100 million under air quality alerts from the Midwest to Washington, D.C. Time-lapse video showing thick clouds of smoke from hundreds of Canadian wildfires rolling across Illinois. The smoke now reaching the nation's capital, the Washington Monument there disappearing in the haze. Health officials are urging children and older adults to stay inside.
Bitch, just slap the fuck out of me and tell me I'm a dumb motherfucker. So, the fucking fire is bringing that heavy of a fucking thick-ass mist of smoke over the entire country, my nigga. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got motherfuckers on the last post trying to fucking educate me. Oh, well, it's the wind, and the wind is blowing it in your direction, and that's why it's called the Windy City. And tell me that you're low IQ without saying you're low. Bitch, you're low IQ. You're low IQ if you think that fucking smoke is coming from just some fucking Canada fire. I'm not saying that it doesn't contribute possibly, but that's way more than some fucking smoke, family. I give niggas a month tops before everybody be in the hospital with respiratory problems.
That's what I'm saying.
If you gotta ask me, the same way they did the COVID shit and it was taking out.
Watch how it work, y'all. Watch what happens. We gonna see. Cause, nah, bro. I don't believe it either. It's too much smoke. It's just too much. It's too much. You know they've been trying to find a way to keep us in the house anyway. It's just getting to be too much. This is another compliance test to see if you will comply with what they're doing. Will you be compliant and stay your ass in the house? What's the difference if I stay in the house? Like the smoke ain't gonna come in the house? My house is not motherfucking airtight. I promise you yours isn't either. You cannot put your house underwater and no water get in. There's no way. Yeah, man. It's some shit. And we already know they got smart dust. We already know they got smart dust. Motherfuckers showed us they got smart dust. I don't know what application they're using the smart dust for, but they done told us we got smart dust, y'all, and we can make the dust do whatever we want it to do. Why would you have smart dust? Why would you have it? Okay, an application for smart dust, maybe for cover in a war. You know, maybe if we're having a war, send the smart dust over here, make a wall of dust, and we can creep up on you. Okay, I can go for that part there. Now, what other application could smart dust be used for? Surveillance. That's the only other thing I can see that smart dust could be used for is fucking surveillance. It's the only thing. What else could it be used for? What is dust good for besides providing cover? But if you can make that smart dust have a visual thing through it, like if you can get video through that bitch through smart dust, that would be the shit. So they figured out how to get video sent through smart dust. They wanted to know what the smart dust would look like, what the object would look like. You know, because if you're making smart dust, if you're making a camera with the smart dust, it looks like a camera. They didn't want it to look like a camera, so they wanted it to look like an eye. What did they say? Big Brother's watching. That's why they make it look like an eye. That's why you see all the eyes in the skies. It's the surveillance over the U.S. It's surveillance. They call it the eye in the sky. I'm sure you've heard that before. I'm sure you've heard that many times. Brose Carlo ci sewa chiwe, dando como cuso y andama que bukutu. Look at the dream team. Look at my dream team. Look at Dash over there in the corner. They look like they the daddy. Dash and oh my God, Zeus. Dash and Zeus. That's Dash, Zeus, Diesel, Sierra, and Isis. Diesel fucked Isis up. We came home one day and her whole face was bleeding. Like, ripped her whole fucking face off. We had to get that bitch up out of there. That's the dream team, yo. The old dream team. This is the old trap we had. Now, this was in the hood. Now, here's what tripped me out. This house, these apartments are in the hood. Now, the apartments have a little front yard. They have a fenced-in backyard, a wet bar, 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a fireplace, a shed in the back, like attached to the house shed. In the bedroom, my bedroom was bigger than this. Garage. My bedroom was bigger than a 2-car garage. And I was like, this is the fucking ghetto? And motherfuckers only charging me $650 a month. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that goes to show you that it's people that make the area poor and fucked up. Because how much do you think? I think they're charging like 11 or 1200 now. But how much do you think that you could get for an apartment for a 2-bedroom, 2 full bath, wet bar, fireplace, front yard and backyard? How much do you think you would pay for that shit now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's crazy. Son of man in the goddamn house. What's up, big dog? How you feeling, homie? Glad you can make it. Yeah, about 21, right? Yep. That's about right. That's about right. And them motherfuckers over there charging they may be just charging $1,000 a month. But I personally would not move back over there for the simple fact that we had 3 traps over there. And I know if I go back in the area, it's going to be like, oh, that nigga's back. Hell yeah. And them motherfuckers always feel like they want to get cocky because they be watching the house and shit. Like a motherfucker watched my house one time, and when I left and shit, nigga crept up in there and stole my fucking PlayStation. I was like, this motherfucker right here. And we're right on the road. The house is right on the road. I'm like, these motherfuckers just broke the back window, climbed, and that's all they took was the PlayStation. I was like, y'all some po-ass niggas, man. We got motherfucking big screen TVs in here, computers, Xbox, PlayStation. We got all types of shit in here. It's the trap. And this motherfucker want to sneak in and steal some goddamn just a PlayStation, and it wasn't even a new one. That's how you knew it was kids. We had one motherfucker. Somebody kicked in the trap before. There was like 30 or 40 pairs of brand new sneakers there. A big screen TV in the front. An Xbox in the front, an Xbox in the bedroom, a PlayStation in the front, a PlayStation, no. My swords. There was just a whole bunch of shit in there, man. There was like an ounce of cocaine in there. These motherfuckers snuck in, broke the door, came in the house, and didn't take shit. Because when they came in the house, they was looking for weed. And we didn't have any weed in the house because the weed was with me next door. So there was no weed in the house. So the motherfuckers didn't take nothing. They ain't take no sneakers. They ain't take no gaming systems, no TVs, nothing. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing I didn't catch them when I went over there because it would have been fucked up. It would have been fucked up. Because I had a motherfucking Mossberg with a motherfucking pistol grip on that bitch. This bitch was not playing. I was not shooting buckshot in this motherfucker. We had a slug in this bitch. So when nephew called me, nephew was like, brr. I was like, what's up? He was like, look at the cameras next door. Pull up the camera. I was sleeping. I pull up the camera, look at the camera. He said, is the front door open? I said, yep, it sure is. He said, you want to go over there and check it out? I was like, damn. I got up, put my clothes on. I wasn't hesitant. I got to put my clothes on. Gun's already loaded. Racked that motherfucker. Popped open the door. Walked across the motherfucker next door. Winked around the corner like this. Hey, anybody in here? I'm gonna let y'all know I got a shotgun right now. Anybody in here? I walked in the house, cleared every room and shit. Wasn't nobody in that bitch. All right, went back out, called nephew. I was like, yeah, ain't nobody coming in. When I went back over to the house, the police pulled up and went through the house, but they was getting the alarm. The people had knocked the alarm off the fucking, because when your house has an alarm on it, it has an audible alarm on it. An audible alarm. So they knocked that off. It was weird because they have the alarm keypad right here, and then they have the alarm speaker right there. It's like, why would you put the speaker right over the keypad? So they just busted the speaker down, but they were still getting a solid alarm at the police department. I was like, man, that's crazy. Motherfuckers just want to rob people. It's like, I can't. It's weird because it's kind of a double standard because I can't knock people if you trying to get on and you happen to rob somebody. I mean, it's fucked up, but it's like, let's say that you broke. You're like, damn, man, I ain't got no motherfucking money. Fuck. Man, I'm trying to get straight. Fuck. And you roll up on a lick, motherfucker out there in the corner counting his money. Hey, nigga, give me all your shit. Okay. I don't condone robbing people, but if you get on, like, you done took the motherfucker's money, now you go buy yourself a package and now you on, okay. All right, you make good of what you did. You know what I'm saying? I still don't condone robbing anybody, but you make good with what you did. But if you just robbing motherfuckers just to be robbing motherfuckers, if you robbing motherfuckers just to be smoking, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. That's a piece of shit. And there's been motherfuckers that's robbed us that I know that that's all they did. They had a whole pound of weed, and the motherfuckers is not selling weed to this day. You fucking robbed us for a whole pound of weed, and they never. You know what? What's a good thing is nobody ever robbed me. There was an attempted robbery on me, but I stopped it. My nephew got robbed in the parking lot at the condo. He got robbed at the other house that we had. Yeah. Oh, and he got robbed at the third house. I don't know. I guess motherfuckers just knew. It's like, I'm not saying that I'm a badass or nothing, but it's just like it's going to be a little harder because if I see it opening, I'm going to take your gun. If I don't see it opening, I'm not going to try you. If I see you about your shit, like, hey nigga, you know what I'm saying? If I see you about your shit, like, and you got your finger on that trigger, and you about your shit, and you looking dead at me, all right, I can feel if you about your shit. I don't see no opening, I'm not going to fuck with you. But if you get close to me and try to pistol whip me off some stupid shit, it's not going to work well for you. If you get close enough to hit me with that pistol, it's over, bro. You better shoot me. It's over. If you get close enough in my face with it, I'm taking it. I'm fucking taking it. We're wrestling for this gun. Somebody's going to end up shot. We're wrestling for this gun, nigga. Because I can't have, like, let's say I got all this money in my pocket and a nigga pull up with a gun. Give me all your shit. Bro, I know how much money I got in my pocket. I'm not finna give you all my shit. Foreign kids, yeah. That's how they was in Baltimore, too. In Baltimore, it was the jits that were the problem, the little kids, you know what I'm saying? They were always a problem because they felt like they didn't have nothing to lose. Them niggas would walk around strapped and shit, man. Motherfucking 11, 12 years old got a 38. Nigga, what the fuck? They got a hand cannon. I don't care what nobody say, man. A 38 is a motherfucking hand cannon. Shit, that's a fucking hand cannon. The motherfucking bullets is almost as big as the gun. God damn. A 38 about this big. The bullets is this big. God damn. That's crazy. They made a compact 357 is what it is. It's a baby 357. Because it's the same goddamn shells. Ain't that crazy? You can put 38 shells in the 357, but you can't put 357 shells in the 38. Isn't that weird? But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, a 38 ain't no punk, bro. A 38 is not no punk. If you want a little compact gun, a little gun, that motherfucker will make a elephant do the Macarena, a 38 is that shit. 38 is the way to go. Semi-automatics are okay, but I'd rather have a motherfucking cylinder in my shit, man. I ain't gotta worry about picking up no bullets. I don't worry about picking up no bullets anyway, because I wipe all my shit off before I put them in the clip. All my bullets is wiped down before they go in the clip. All of them. Everything wiped down. Get up in there. Click. So I don't worry about it. If I ever had to do anything when I used to carry guns, when I used to need to carry guns, I don't need to carry a gun now, so I don't carry a gun. I just own a fucking, I don't even own it. There's a rifle in the family, that's it. But you know what time it is. Save it for David because I know what time it is. I'm feeling, hey, Robert's in the house. What's up? What's happening? What you got going on? What you got going on? I don't even see it fall up in here, bro. What the hell? Smith and Wesson only. Well, I've had some good guns that aren't Smith and Wessons, but Smith and Wesson is nice. I've had an M&P 45 that was really nice. That M&P was sweet. That would be another gun that I would get, a M&P 45, the brown. That'd be sweet. My partner's mom had a 38 that I had. It was his mom's gun, but I had it. That bitch. What I wanted is that 44 auto mag, just to have it. A M&P compact 40, I didn't need no compact. My 45, that motherfucker was huge, man. The grip on that bitch was like that. Like I had to hold it like this. Like my whole hand fit on that bitch. Like you knew you had a motherfucking 45. That bitch is big as a 1911. It's got to be. I bet you it's bigger than a 1911. That M&P 45 is probably bigger than a 1911. Oh, my Lord, I hunger for your tender touch. That's the exact one that I had. Not the exact one, but that's what I had. The M&P 45. Never got a chance to fire that bitch, man. I know the police kept that motherfucker. I know they did. I know they kept it. I know they did. And I wish to God that, because when I turned around and threw it back in the room, I wish I would have put that bitch under the carpet or something, man. Because I still had the box. And I know they pulled the box out and put that bitch in the box. And I know that motherfucker's like, yes, got me a new 45. I know I would have. If I was a cop, I'd have been like, shit, I got a new 45, nigga. Motherfucker ain't never been fired. You can smell that in motherfucker ain't never been fired. You know, back in the day, the police were going to start using 10 millimeters. They were going to start using, hold on. They were going to start using 10 millimeters, but they had a problem of misfiring. They wasn't too reliable. That was a long time ago. That was long. 30 years ago. I don't know how the 10 millimeters are now, but I'm a 50 cal type of guy. If I don't have a 50 cal, I want, like, it depends on the situation. Like, all jokes aside, if we're having a zombie apocalypse or something, just give me a 22, bro. Just give me a 22 or a 380 or some shit like that. You know, I don't need nothing big. I'm cool. But for me to carry, for me to have on my person about me, is I would rather have a 45, 50 cal, 357, 44. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Get that type of shit, baby. Dumb on dick. Oh man, missed it by that much. Rasicándolo, truceando, I said that one. I feel good this morning. I don't know about anybody else. I had a dream last night. It was crazy because I finally remembered some of it. It wasn't much of it that I remembered, but it was about my mushrooms. It's like somehow the bag was open. Like when I got up, the bag was open. Like you could see in between the crack where it was open. I was like, oh my God, why's my shit open? I don't know why I was tripping so hard off that. That's all I remember of the dream. That's crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 baby. Dun, 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 dun. This motherfucker here. Like, this is heavy. You can even hear how heavy it is. Listen to all the movement. Now listen to this one. That gold one's like the gentleman's one. This one's like the bully. This one's like, nigga, I can get you. Oh! This is the bully. This is the gentleman's one. Gentleman's one. That's gold. See, the blade isn't gold. The other blade holds the magnum of. But the handle won't. Because gold isn't magnetized. See? This blade. Bubble. Yeah. Starting to feel apple juice itch. My lungs are awake now. Yeah, third. Oh, my battery's about to die too. Look, I got 2 things on it. Last time it died when I had 2 left on it, but it might die while I'm smoking. A Puesto pecando, luchizando, hueazo, chusco, cotometando. Iba lanzando, deseando, telemundo, chicana, deseando. Have you ever seen that 44 Automag though? That bitch is just God damn, bro. That shit is just ridiculous. That gun's every bit of $3,000. Every bit of it. Such a beautiful weapon. Look at how that bitch cocks, man. Look how you fucking pull it. Look how it cocks back, bro. The whole back end pulls back. There's like a slide here and a slide on the other side. The whole back end of that bitch slides out. Look at that shit. The whole back end slides out. That's fucking crazy. Ain't that bitch sexy, man? A 44 Automatic. Now that bitch right there will make a motherfucking elephant do the Macarena. That's about as big as I would want to go. I wouldn't want to fuck with that. What's that? That 500 they got? Well, I mean, I'll fuck with a 50 cal, but that would be the one that I get. Like, gold. Gotta be gold. That bitch is sexy. Boom, 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 boom. Dude looks like a lady. Oh, Champ is in the house. What's up, big Champ? How you doing? Big doggy, big hoggy, big frog nuts. Yeah, they were talking about that smoke this morning, Champ, from the fire. They're saying it's some bullshit. There's no way smoke is traveling all the way down from Canada, and it's hit the nation's capital. There's no fucking way, man. It's hit Washington D.C. All them states is crossed. It's in Chicago. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. This is bullshit, man. It's bullshit. Like the dude said on that video, he said, watch, in a few months, people are going to start having respiratory problems because of this shit. Watch. Watch. It's not just fire, man. That's not just fire. That's not just fire. Them motherfuckers are dusting the fuck out of y'all. I don't be trying to breathe none of that shit in. There's no way no fire's doing all that. And if that shit makes it all the way down here, it's made it to Washington, D.C. That would mean that the whole goddamn Canada must be on fire. That's crazy as shit, y'all. Washington, D.C. is not a hop, skip, and a jump from Canada. It's not that far, but it's not like fucking right up the street. You know, I was thinking about something, Champ. You know, we have the technology to get rid of mosquitoes. We have the technology to get rid of nuclear weapons. We have the technology to get rid of wars. To get rid of all this shit, man. We have the technology to end racism. We have the ingenuity and the technology to do all this shit. But you can tell these fuck niggas want to keep shit going. They just want to. You know what I heard this morning? And this is how I know you know that it's actors and actors. There was this uh, black female, and she had a cartoon skit of Charlie Brown. I don't remember the black one on Charlie Brown, but there was a black dude on Brown, and he was talking to Charlie Brown, and Charlie Brown said, "Can I ask you a question without getting offended?" He asked the black character this. "Can I ask you a question without getting offended?" He said, "Yeah, go ahead, no problem. Go ahead." He said, "Why is it that black people always talk about slavery? How come they won't let it go?" And it didn't stop there. It said, the black character said to Charlie Brown, "If I punch you in your motherfucking eye, would you forget it?" But the stupid part about it was that how many black people do you hear talking about slavery? Black people we're not talking about fucking slavery, man. Why the fuck would we talk about that shit? I was like, that's crazy. I said there was no blacks, nobody today was ever a slave, so why would we talk about that shit? I said the only time I really hear it though, to tell you the truth, man, is I hear it from Caucasians a lot. Maybe it's my algorithm, maybe it's the people that I'm around. But I hear from them a lot. It's crazy to me, man. It's like everybody's acting. When I look at the social media, I know people are acting, but I'm just saying it's like what's the end game? Why would you put that up there? There was a black dude that made a comment yesterday. He said, "What do you get when you take your black friends?" No. What do you see? What happens with black friends in a black neighborhood? He said they shoot each other. He said that's what I thought too. This whole comment, it made no sense. It was a black dude that said this. And I was like, why the fuck would you say that? I can't say it was a black dude. I can say that the profile picture was of a black dude. Because I can guarantee you there's some white people out here that's fucking using a black profile picture and saying some fuck shit. It's like, what is the point? What is the end game? Nobody's leaving. We're not going anywhere. You guys aren't going anywhere. So why are we still bickering about dumb shit? I've been black all my life. You've been white all your life. What's the problem? I don't understand what the problem is. Why are we bickering over that? Are you mad that I'm black? Do you think I can change colors because you're mad? You think I would change colors because you're mad? It's senseless to me. It's like it's getting out of hand and it's ridiculous. It's like racism getting so tiresome and old, man. It's fucking old as shit. The shit's been around since I've been here, bro. It's just fucking old and tiring. It's like, don't you guys get tired of hating people? Don't you get tired of blaming everything on somebody else? It's like that's all I hear is them motherfuckers talking about us, and it's like what the fuck, man? I may look like I'm distraught about it, but I'm not. I'm tripping off of it. It's like, why? How long is this going to go on? There was a video yesterday with this little girl, and they were having a video chat, or maybe it was a TikTok, and they were doing the game or something. As soon as the black dude came on, this little girl, she could have been on more than 12, 13. She goes, "Nigger, nigger, nigger." And he was like, what? And you could just tell by looking at her that it was her parent. You can just, all I seen was her parents on that shit. I was just like, wow. There's a lot of white kids that don't fall for that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Their parents be like that, but they don't fall for it. There's a lot of I had some, I'm pretty sure I had some homeboys like that. You know what I'm saying? Their parents were like, there's a couple homeboys like, yeah, man, you can't come over the house. But like, why not, bro? Can I come over your house? Like, nah, bro. What's the problem? My parents don't like black people. I had one dude that I respected the most, and he became my friend. It was my homeboy's brother. And I remember going over to my homeboy's house one day, and his mom was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "What's up?" And his cousin was there. No, that's right, it was his cousin. His cousin came over and he said, "You know something, man?" He said, "I don't like black people, man. He said, I can't stand it." He said, "But you're cool." And I didn't take offense to that. I was just like, you know, it's it's rare that you get somebody that has balls enough to come and just say it. Like I don't like you because of your skin color. If you don't, that's cool. But he wasn't violent about it. He was just like, I just don't like black people, bro. Can't stand them. But he wasn't like, you fucking nigger, I hate you. He's like, I just don't like you. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I'm cool with that. He ended up becoming my homeboy. Matter of fact, when they cut his ass up down at the park one day, he called me. Man, these motherfuckers, man. This dude had a motherfucking pizza cutter, man, and just sliced my whole fucking head, top of my head, up my face. Dumbass. He was probably talking shit, but I was like, damn, bro, you all right? I was like, yeah, here I come, bro. I'm on my way. It's crazy, man. Have you guys looked back, Champ? Look back years ago, bro. Like you were still like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think I'm trying to say I feel like I've come a long way. You know, look back in the day when you wasn't doing so good, you know what I'm saying? When your pockets wasn't tight as they is now, you know what I'm saying? When shit was just getting popping, you know? It wasn't popping yet, but it was just getting there. All the struggles and shit you was going through to get to that, to get to this point. But now look where you at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had some bullshit they went through. Everybody did. But look where the fuck you're at now. Look where you're at now. All that bullshit you went through. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshit you went through 10, 15, 20, 30, however many years ago. All that bullshit you went through. But look at you now. Hell yeah, I love the blacks too, man. I love the whites too, shit. I love the Chinese, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, the Russians, shit, the Irish, the Amish, shit, the Jewish shit. I love everybody, man. Fuck it. Ain't nothing wrong with loving people, man. It's too much. It's the hate that's just like infecting the planet. It's starting to eat the whole planet up. That hate is going to eat the whole. It's going to consume a lot of people. I'm not really on a side trip. I'm thinking about going to get a beer. Rasicano lo tu sangando we santo. Washa, isando lo ito. Hey, you seen that lottery AI video, Son of Man? Yes. Why? Why am I doing these things now?
See what you got. See what you got.
I am.
All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good. See what you got. See what you got.
Because I am rewriting my reality with this one. This was the tip of a ballpoint pen. That was pretty good. Yeah. That was funny. That was funny.
All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Look.
See what you got.
Tip
See
of a
what you
pen.
got. All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh my god damn, that was a long way there. That motherfucker went from the tip of a pen. With airplane on the tip of the pen, just flipping the motherfucker off. They have some anti-Jew hate, anti-Jewish. Because these people today aren't the Jews. We're the Jews. We're the original Jews. Allegedly, we're everything. Allegedly. I'm just Shelton, man. I'm just Shelton, the world's first superhero, here to help humanity. The original Jews were blue. I know. That was us. Yeah. Man. Okay. Listen. What can I have some sound? Can I have some sound? Where can I put the sound on this thing?
Yo, Basil. Richard, but around here they kind of call me Papa. 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 We're just buttlings all over us. They're in the room anyway. Do you know me from this? This bell is to my room. Okay. And then when music starts coming, I turn it over. Music. The music program we're going to do tonight. Says the music was a band placement? Yes. And then we'll probably jam out later. Okay. In the butt hut. What is the butt hut? Just help me. Would you like to see the butt hut? I'd love to see the butt hut. Okay. Yeah, this is where you run the reception from, the butt hut. Yeah. Wow. This is the butt hut. This is where me and Troopy hang out. Get up. Now. What is that smell? Incense. They're right here. Incense. Yes.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Yep, Moosey. Wow. I don't know why there's always going to be fucking war, man. It says there's always going to be war, but you would think we would find a way to just. It's you know what it is? It's not the people. It's the leaders. It's the leaders that's going to war. And more importantly, I tell you what, you know who's going to war? It's the fucking U.S. That's who's always fucking going to war, man. Every war that has ever been, I promise you, the U.S. has been in it. They had to have been. Every war there's ever been, the U.S. has been in it. No, they might not tell you, but I feel like they've been in every one of them motherfuckers, man. Yeah, boy. Me for real. Very good, bro. I think I'm gonna start doing like Neptune. But why? Why would I do that? Yeah. I'm gonna keep that one silent. Because it would have let some cats out the bag if I would have said that. And I like cats in the bag, not out of the bag. Whoa. I don't know why I keep running it over in my head. My brother and my nephew stand at the back door. I'm getting ready to start coming down the hall, and that bitch walks in the house with, "Where's Shelby?" Like, I think it's crumble time, baby. Crumble time. Yep, yep. 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 Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Only sunny days around. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she walks away. Mm-mm-mm. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. What man? Woo! Moaning. True Freeman. Grand Rizzle. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah. That would have been some shit, though. You know, they're they're so set against weed, bro, that you can't even make an AI video with weed. I haven't seen one. That was a badass hit there. That would change my whole mindset. Bro. God, we've been trying to get a fucking podiatrist to come out here for I don't know how long, man. My mom's toenails are so fucking long and shit. Nobody wants to cut them. I'm paranoid to cut them. I'm scared to cut them. I might cut them too close, and now she's bleeding out some stupid shit, man. Because there's like some technical shit. But it's like, when my brother came, I asked my brother, I said, can you do me? He said, nah, man. He said, a lot of shit could happen if you cut fucking too low on the toenails on that fucking. My mom's nurse came. The nurse came. I asked the nurse, I said, could you do it? She said, nope, there's a lot of complications. I'm not a podiatrist. I can't do it. My mom's fucking doctor came, her doctor, and I was like, could you do it? She said, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not a podiatrist. I'm like, God damn, can we fucking get one? Meanwhile, she got fucking claws. I bet you put my mom outside, she climbed the fuck out of a tree. Goonie goo goo Gus. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's some shit, ain't it? And now she says her foot's swollen up, her toe swollen up. God damn. What up, bro? Acid, what's up? Acid in the house, y'all. What's happening? Welcome to the chat. Salute. My brother will be here next month, he said. Monkey Man Productions. What's up, big dog? Monkey Man's in the house, y'all. Monkey Man is in the goddamn house. Salute to my dear brother Noosey. Yes, Lord. I can't wait till they grow. They're growing. I can't wait. Yeah. Wait here. They'll be there one day. Ah. 6 months? Shit. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. There should be some in there in about shit. There's already some growing. So I figure maybe about another month, maybe a month. Maybe a month I should be able to like fucking taste my shrooms. Put them on my dehydrator. Fuck. You know what I don't understand? They say put them in your dehydrator for 24 hours. Man, I put them in my dehydrator for like 10 minutes and them motherfuckers are like completely dry. It's like, what do you mean 24 hours? What the fuck? And I put them on the temperature they said put them on. It's like, are you fucking serious? 24 hours? Hell no, I ain't put my shit in there for no fucking 24 hours. You got me fucked up. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You got me fucked up. They won't let me run. They won't let me in. I got some crumble on the tip of my ball. Yeah, on the tip of my ball. So cold. Oh, too late. Couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see what it looks like outside. Yeah, that was a fat ass bitch. Oh, I need to cut my grass today. I think I'll cut it Tuesday. I'll cut it Tuesday while my mom's at dialysis. That's what I'll do. Fuck. Woo! Good Lord. I lost track of where I was at with that hit, y'all. Ooh, fuck. Oro picando, la chita so boy, gundo. Look at all that crumble still in there. All that white is crumble. Hey, you know what? Hey, man. Let's go ahead and put some keep on top of that. Nothing works. Nothing works either. All right. Help me. That's how we're doing it now. That's how we're doing it. Remember I said I was supposed to be saving. I got a bunch now. But I just can't save it because I like smoking it. Oh, boy. Woo! That bitch is warm. Train wrecked. It's in the hizzy. What's up, big dog? Redneck Zaza. $70 an ounce? Really? Wow. You know, I would never know what $70 an ounce weed tastes like. Cause from the dispensary, I wouldn't buy $70 an ounce weed. Cause to me, it would seem like it would be cheap, but instead I would be missing out. See, I'd be missing out because I got expensive taste. Cause I want to buy the most expensive shit in the shop. You know, if I walk into a shop, you guys, and just think about this, son of man, think about this, acid, monkey, think about this. You're driving down the road, you're in a legal state, it's recreational, and you see this motherfucking dispensary off in the distance by itself. You pull up the dispensary, you walk in this motherfucker, show them your ID and shit, and you're looking at all the bud. They got one bud about this big, about that big around. This one bud is a dense ass 7-gram bud. It's just sitting in it. It's like in a pedestal in a jar by itself. And on this one bud, it says $500. Goddamn. Well, I gotta see what the fuck that tastes like. Shit. Shit. Fuck. You pull up to a shop, monkey, and you see a bud sitting over there, a golden bud. It's got lights all shining on it and shit, and it's just a bud sitting there. This bitch say $500. True, you can't tell me, man. Don't you gotta see what that tastes like? You can't tell me you don't gotta see what that tastes like, bro. You finna get them people in $500, ain't you? Ain't you true? I want to see what it tastes like, bro. Hey, You got another one? I need 2 of them motherfuckers. Run that. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. You have to get it. Now, if you walk in there and you see some bud that it look okay, and you get a whole ounce for $70, I don't know if I want an ounce for $70, bro. See, that would be my fault. See, because I'd be missing out on the tasty deliciousness that you found at the goddamn shop for $70 a goddamn ounce. See, I'd be missing out because I'm trying to be fancy and shit. Looking ass. Look what we got on there now. Squad, go Leo, yeah. Hang on, you know. We're gonna burn it, fuck it. Oh. Oh. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pop this real quick. It's mine. I can pop it if I want to. Oh, my mom's feet are hurting and it's bugging me. She put in a referral for the podiatrist. Goose braba. Goose braba. Kind of rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Goose braba. Hey, what you kind of calms you down. Looking ass. Tight shit. Mm-hmm. Now those hits right there, you guys, or that hit right there, just it really made me feel like gravity doesn't exist. I'm floating right now. That's all it is. None. In the program. In the program. All right, release me from the holodeck. I forgot the code to get in the program. Hey, I forgot the code to end the program. I always forget it. 7629, 7633. I don't remember what it was. Wouldn't it be so amazing if you go in for a program and all the shit? You'd be like, if we're on a ship somewhere. This is a very immersive simulation, isn't it? Very immersive. like it just engulfs you, like you even feel everything in the stimulation. It's like, wow. It's so weird when people just, God, it's so weird. Like when I go to a store or something, man. Like it's just, I talked about this yesterday. It's just so fucking weird. Like there's nobody at the store. As soon as I get there, like everybody there, everybody and their mom. Fucking crazy, man. I told y'all that one day, Son of Man Moosey, everybody in chat, that one day I got in my car and I was driving to the store. And as I was driving to the store, because I ride with my windows down, I like it like that. I'm riding to the store and I hear this bitch that just passed me. We just drove by. And she said, Sheldon just passed me. Said, you know what I should have did? As soon as she said that, I should have turned around. Soon as I drove by her, she said, Sheldon just passed me. I should have turned around and followed that bitch. That's what I should have done. Cali cream sounds delicious. I get it. Those space hits are real as acid. That was a good one, bro. That was a good one. I can't wait, acid, until those shrooms get. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, you wait, bro. Woo-wee. I think that I'm going to try to go the whole day without eating, and then the next day I'll take the shroom. I'll try to do that with nephew. I'll be like, nephew, don't eat shit, bro. You can drink, but don't eat shit. Don't eat a fucking thing. And then tomorrow we'll take it. Boom, baby, what you feeling when you feel it, when you're doing what you're doing to me. I said, oh, what you feeling, what you feeling, what you feeling, what you feeling when you're doing that shit to me, baby. What? The fuck is that, Moosey? I can't feel my toes. Can't feel my fingertips. I feel like I'm fading out. I'm disappearing. Oh. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. You know, why must I? Don't call. I couldn't help it. If you don't knock it off, bastard. Be a Debo Mama chicken coop. I remember my niece started doing that. I was like, what the fuck, are you serious? She was like, what's wrong with you? Oh, my wife. Oh yeah, sometimes I have nerves like that too. I haven't associated my jumpy eye with anything yet. It's random. It's really random. It's almost like a muscle twitch when your muscle is doing that shit. I haven't associated it with anything. I mean, I guess if I can see things already before they happen, then I would need to associate that with anything. It would make sense. I guess everybody has their little tells, and and it's really smart and smooth that you could fucking associate that with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't even associate the two. They'll just be like, "Oh, my eyes twitching." That must mean somebody talking about me or some silly shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my eye twitching. Though. That mean I ain't drinking enough water. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll be like, "My eye twitching." Oh, shit, something right. Yeah. Questo ci lasciavo fuori. Che vuoi? Sono. Knock it off. Knock it off, bastard. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. You have got to be lying. That is, I almost dropped a tear when you said that, bro. Really? Well, actually, to be honest and to be real with you, microdosing mushrooms is more beneficial than actually tripping off it. Microdosing mushrooms build and renew stem cells. They renew some of the groundwork or some of the work in your brain cells. Mushrooms are very beneficial on a microdosing level. However, however, if you take yourself a fresh old 3 or 4 grams, your ass will be in there. If you don't like the taste of them, make some tea. Put that bitch in some tea and let that shit sit over goddamn night. Drink that shit and eat the motherfuckers in the morning. Shit. I'm gonna tell you what, you will have a whole newfound respect for mushrooms. You'd rather do mushrooms. You know why I'd rather do mushrooms? Because mushrooms are just more natural. It's not like you have to add anything to make. Now I'm not knocking acid. I've tried acid. I've done acid, but acid's not my thing. I'm like a take care of my body type person. So I like things, and plus I can get a psychedelic and it's beneficial. Cheese and rice, bro. You can't go wrong with that. It's beneficial to your body, and you get the trip. Somebody stop it right now. You know what I'm saying? Acid, just go ahead and knock it off. That's checking off 2 boxes. I want a trip, and it's beneficial. Man, come on now. You can't make it no better than that. Oh, you want to get up in there, huh? Okay, okay. Okay. Well, you want to go heroes then. You want to go 5 grams then, bro. I seen a video, a dude said he took 7 grams, and the shit he explained was like, well go all lead, bro. Well, shit, baby, damn. Is that what happened to you? Oh. They keep showing me these pictures, y'all. There's my other dog. Look how handsome Sour was. Sour was a handsome guy, man. Look how handsome that guy was. That was a handsome dude, man. Good boy. Good boy. His head wasn't as big as his daddy's, but this picture ain't doing it no justice. And that bitch was stopped. He was tall and stopped. Like, if that nigga jumped on you, it was rap. It was just, There ain't too much you're gonna do about it. It's just okay. Go ahead and let that go. You know, chalk that one up to the game. That nigga jump on you, just chalk it up to the game, bro. Don't try to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Just lay there. Lay there. But I say got a low. I keep it moving, but dude, on it. Oh, baby, would you move with me? Oh yeah, here he is. Look how he explained the shit.
I had a mushroom journey where I did 7 grams, which is
Okay, that's a hero.
and and in that moment, all I can tell you is I saw my life as an immense amount of negative energy pattern, and that negative energy was like keeping me from my highest self. Whatever it was that was like limited stored energy, I could see the pattern coming, and I could literally say, "Oh, I know what's going to come," and then my body would start to shake as if the pattern was being released from me on a cellular level. And it was like one pattern after another pattern after another pattern. And at the end of the pattern, I saw light, and I could have chosen to basically to die, basically. But I knew I wouldn't die. I knew I would die and come back as the one. It was incredible. It's what it was. I had a mushroom journey.
See that shit, man? That nigga did 7 grams. That's a lot of motherfucking mushrooms, bro. That's a lot of mushrooms. That's a lot of mushrooms. I still got that motherfucking DMT pen in my room, man, and I ain't even done it. The battery's charged up, the DMT sitting right beside it. I still ain't done it. It's just like, fuck. You know what's weird? Is that my homeboy was over here the same day that dude let me borrow this DMT pen, and he said that he wanted to do something. I ain't seen him since. He ain't been over here since. It's like, is something going on? What the fuck is going on? It kind of makes me nervous. Do I want to take this shit? My homeboy said he wanted to do it, so I was gonna be like, here, go ahead, hit that motherfucker. You want to do it so bad? Hit the motherfucker, man. I hit it with you. Go ahead, hit it. Cause I don't know. When I went in the room, they might have been like, yeah, that's that shit to kill that thing. I don't know. Never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unit in the building. Is he? Unit in the building? Yep, Unit's in the building. What do they do? Grand Rizzle, Unit, Grand Rizzle. That dude said it was fucking amazing. Them 7 gram pizza. I told y'all, man, the time I tried to do almost Heroes Up. Remember, I did 3.5. I did an eighth of shrooms, and they didn't do shit. I was so mad. I was like, man, this is some bullshit, man. I was supposed to be like, I was hot, bro. I was not feeling myself. I would not, bro. Doing the shit you did. Oh no, bro. I would no. I don't think that would be the right frame of mind to go over in, because you got to realize it. From my understanding, it's like you're actually talking to some people. You're actually, from my understanding, man, that DMT is, for all intents and purposes, DMT is the red pill. That shit that I got, that's the red pill. So they're saying that it's not like a psychedelic. It's like a portal and shit. Like Nick, like you're actually talking to some motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, I don't know, bro. They might not like that you high on shrooms over there. They might not even let you in there. They be like, hey, you be like, are you on shrooms? You be like, get out of here. You be like, oh shit. You remember that one dude? He went over there, and I don't know what happened, but they said that they kicked him out of the DMT realm. They was like, you're not allowed to come over here anymore. And then as soon as he said that, the dude sat back and he was like sober. He said he's been trying to smoking and smoking and smoking and smoking and smoking and he can't even get high. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Now that's crazy. If during a DMT trip they tell you that you're not allowed to come over here anymore, and then you're immediately sober, and then all of a sudden you try to get high again, you smoking mounds of this shit, and ain't nothing happening. It's like, what would that make you feel like? That would make you feel like somebody can control all of this shit. That's what it would make me feel like what? Or is that you? That could be you saying don't come back here. Is that your higher self saying that? It's weird. Weird. Oh no, bro. Yeah, kick his ass out the portal, huh? Get your ass home. Nigga, your bus pass has been revoked, my nigga. And you know, out of all this time, I am not worried about anything bad. I'm not worried about bad trip, none of that shit. But wouldn't that be something? Yeah, I'd probably be tripping off that, son of man. I'd probably be tripping more than you know, because I'd be like, it kind of feels like they're not the ones you want to piss off. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, so they say that DMT is released when you get ready to die or near death experiences. Suppose when you get ready to die now, you go over there and they're like, wouldn't that be some shit? It's like, oh, now y'all don't want to fuck with me? No, nigga, because you tried this shit while you was here. And you was fucked up while you was over there. We don't even want you here. I'd be like, oh, Lord. You gotta not, I think you gotta be beyond accepting the fact that you're getting ready to venture to the unknown. I think it's beyond that. I think you gotta be accepting of willing to enjoy the experience. Because I don't think you want to think that you're venturing into the unknown, because that could spark fear. I don't know. I'm just saying it could. I'm trying to cover all bases, you know what I'm saying? So I would think like, I want to see what's going on. Because you gotta admit, there's more to life than this, bro. And just saying that should show that I'm ready. But I don't know if I want to try this shit, because this is weird that somebody just gives you a DMT pin and says, here, just give it back when you're done. I don't know. Especially something that's going to fuck with your psyche like that. Quick, what's up? How you feeling? You think at the end of your life is just lights out and that's the end of the story? Well, wouldn't that be the waste of a soul? Wouldn't it be the waste of you? Because you're not that body. That would be a waste to think like that. This is just the beginning, bro. This is just the beginning, man. You know what it feels like? Here's what I feel like, and I strongly feel like. I feel like this is the school that teaches you how to act in the real world. That's the only way I can explain it. This is the school that we're going through. This right here that you guys call life and all this shit. This is the school this is like preschool. Like, you got to learn how to be around motherfuckers. You got to learn how to respect and accept motherfuckers. You got to learn how to embrace and love motherfuckers. You got to learn how to not judge people. You got to learn how to do all types of shit in this school here. And then when you get whatever happens after this, man, whatever you do here determines whether, I don't know if you're gonna come back or if you're gonna fucking move on or be able to do more shit here. Whatever, it could be a whole bunch of shit. Because I've seen people that can do shit. Some people call it magic. Some people call it some other shit. I call it gift. I've seen people like do miraculous shit. I mean, literally miraculous shit. Like miraculous shit. Miraculous. Like, once I seen people do that shit, it's like, well, if you can do that shit, I can do that shit. Here for a limited time is what makes me and everyone else special. That's because you're limiting your time by thinking like that. You're limiting your time by thinking like that. Who says that you're here for a limited time? Nobody's ever lived your life before. Why would you assume that you're here for a limited time? Because you've seen someone else die? Why would you assume that you're here for a limited time? Because you've seen someone else deteriorate? Seen all that? That was someone else. That wasn't you. I don't understand. It's just that people got to understand this. Like, death and aging is a disease. It's literally a disease. Everything about it is literally a disease. And you guys embrace this like that's what's going to happen to everyone. It's not supposed to be what happens to them. I don't believe that's what happens. I believe that's some bullshit. I believe that that's what everybody believes. I don't want to die. I'm not going. It is assuming. It is. It is. A lot of it is assuming. Everything that I just said is assuming. It's all assuming, bro. Assuming that when you die, that's lights out. Assuming that when you die, you go to heaven. Assuming that this is preschool, and when you go to the next level, this could be the next level. All of it's assumption, because none of us been there. But I know that what you believe shapes your reality. I do know that much. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've done it. What you believe shapes your reality. How much you believe upon this thing shapes your reality. This is why prayer works. This is why people that pray, it works for them. Because they believe in their heart that there's an entity or deity that's going to answer their prayer. They believe it in their heart. But it's not the deity that's answering their prayer. It's their belief in what they're asking for to be gifted to them or granted to them. It's their belief that does it. So if you need a middleman to believe that you can get this to manifest this in your life, then go ahead and believe upon that. Believe. You know what? If I pray that I need a new car, then I'm going to get a new car. As long as you believe that wholeheartedly, you know fucking well you finna get that new car, thinking that shit yours already. It's not because you prayed, it's because you believed it. I'm just keeping it real. And make room for the next generation. Well, what happens to you? What happens to you, Quick? This isn't this. You really think this is it? No, this is it. That's not it, bro. Your body died. You are not that body. See, you think you're that body, as a lot of people think that they're that body. You're what's inside that body that's animating that body. I respect your opinion and what you think. That's cool. I respect that. The king of I told you so. I like that. Oh, boy. I don't know, man. I see things a lot differently now. Now that I've been given. Your reality is whatever you believe. That's why. That's why it's senseless when people attempt to argue about someone's beliefs. If you believe something, that's hey, bro. That's what it is. I can tell you what I believe, and if you like it, then you can go with that belief. But if I like your beliefs, then I go with that one. You know what I'm saying? It's what you believe that shapes your reality. That's what you believe. Uh, all the inspiration in our text is science fiction. But is it really science fiction? Is it really, or is it just science? He could be showing you some shit. And everybody thinks it's AI or science fiction or it's bullshit. He could be really showing you some shit. I remember hearing Will Smith saying that he was actually working with some creatures on Men in Black. But just that video of him saying that he was working with creatures on Men in Black could have been AI. See, it's just that's why they created all this shit. So everything that you think about will be like, oh, this could be that. That could be that. You know what it is? So what do they call it? Order through chaos. It's order through chaos. Right? Acid, right? Right. 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 But isn't it something that isn't Hollywood sponsored by NASA or is NASA sponsored by Hollywood? One of them, they're affiliated. That's weird. That's weird. Either way, they work together. That's weird. Yeah, absolutely. All goddamn morning. Murning. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, I should dry my clothes. I hope my car isn't leaking anymore. Hey man, when he put that pump on my shit yesterday, Moosey, when that nigga put that pump on my radiator and pumped that bitch up, man, water sprayed every goddamn way out that hose. It was like 50 cuts in the hose. I was like, God damn. I'm like, shit. But you know, a hose that's like worn, that has little slices in it and shit, it won't spit it out. You know, it's a hose. It'll just dribble it out. Like when the pressure hits, it'll dribble it out. I was losing pressure in my car and everything. So I thought it was the cap. It could have been a whole bunch of shit. I was like, wow, man. What? Hope you feel good. Damn flood that. I think it was that hose. If when I look in the bitch this morning and it still has the same amount of fluid in it, then I'm gonna be like, all right, yo, it was that fucking hose. And I promise you, when he pumped it up, Moosey, and that shit came spraying out, I swear, bro, it looked like somebody had like took a razor blade and slit down the hose. That's what it looked like. Because they did that pressure test before I left. When I first got that engine put in the car, he did the pressure test on that thing. Because I brought the car back. Like I drove the car to the store and I drove it right back and said it's leaking. He said, "Oh, there's something," and he did a pressure test on it. None of that shit happened. But now all of a sudden, there's like little slits. Like there was water coming. Like there was water spraying this way, that way, that way. I was like, God damn! Like somebody got in that bitch. Was like, that's crazy. But I pay attention to my shit, man. Always pay attention to my car. I don't know what's next on the plan yet. It could have been dry rot, and it just didn't show it when he did it, but maybe weeks later it was rotted enough through for it to spray through. Could have been. Because I can't see nobody getting in my garage and doing that shit. Although somebody could have done it when I was down at the fucking park. Every day I go down to the park. Could be. Never know. My mom has let motherfuckers in the house before. Remember when I told you that my door was broke like fucking 2 or 3 times? I mean, how the fuck is my door broken? And I know my mom doesn't have the strength to fucking bust my door, and I don't give a fuck. She is not kicking my door in. I'm like, why's my door? Why's my lock broke? And the first thing she says, "Oh, what's her name? Broke your door?" Why would you say that? Because she must have been here when I left. She must have been here. I was like, that's fucked up. I said, that's fucked up, man. Oh no. Unless they got a key. Now, unless they got a key. You gotta remember one thing, man. Remember when I was in Nashville and I told you my mom got locked out of the garage and I couldn't open the garage because something was going on. So my other nephew called and had keys made, called the locksmith and had keys made. He could have fucked around, had keys made to my fucking bedroom. He could have had keys made to this door. He could have had a whole bunch of keys made. I don't know. I wasn't here. I just pay attention to everything, man. Mm-hmm. Oh. I do have remote opening on my garage. It's just that the internet was down that day and I couldn't open it. I got a LiftMaster garage. I can open that bitch from anywhere in the country, man. But just so happened that day that my mom was out the house, that day I couldn't open it. Ain't that some shit? So with this garage door, they have a remote that you can buy, wireless remote that you can like put on the side of your garage door that has a code that opens up the garage door. But what's fucked up is if the internet's down, would that still work or would it not work? How do you think I opened the garage door when we was at the beach and my mom fell on the floor, bro? I was down at the beach and I looked at the camera and my mom was on the floor screaming, ah! And I called my homeboy. I said, man, go over there and pick my mom up off the floor. I said, when you pull up, man, I'll open the garage door. He pulled up, I cracked the garage door open and came in. Hey, one day I was sitting here, Moosey, and I'm sitting here, I got the bong in my hand. I'm like, and the garage door starts opening. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look over and it's a fucking Amazon driver. I was like, I said, I never gave these motherfuckers permission to open. Man, I never gave these niggas permission to open up shit. What the fuck? I was like, that's crazy. But you gotta give them permission for them to even know it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, that was probably all me though, bro. I'm gonna throw this on. Oh, well, I gotta get ready to get off here, y'all. Because I gotta get ready to go to the gym. So, I'm gonna have to holler at y'all this afternoon, man. I appreciate y'all for sliding through and spending your morning wake and bake with me. I hope you guys have a legendary day. May your day be filled with peace, positivity, love, happiness, and kindness, and everything that puts a smile on your face, man. Hey, man, yeah, I'm going to the gym. Y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I say it after every video, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all stay baked, baby. Y'all stay baked. Sometimes it doesn't want to go off. I don't understand why. Sometimes you just get stuff on, like, nope, I'm not going off. Look at this